Alright folks, in this video, it's a bit of a demonstration, tutorial, you can take it how you want really, but we're going to use a set of the DVJ-1000s. Now these guys, what we can actually do by pressing one button, we can form a 4-beat loop. In other words, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 bar. What I'm going to do, now I'm going to give you a bit of a demonstration, but you can do this on the fly. Now I haven't got any headphones, I may stop and start the music, but you can do this live in the mix, and I'll explain exactly how. So first of all as well, very important, track 1 over here, track 2, track 3. So look in the description and you'll get the names of the tracks. Pause the camera and we'll have a look at this guy over here. Cats are having mad ones, yes. Right, here we go. What we're going to do is we're going to use the hot cues, okay? Now basically what I'm going to do is I've got this track playing, I'm going to sample a part of the music from this track, then I'm going to mix in that track over there. Then what I'm going to do, I'm going to mix in a third track here. But while that track's playing, I'm going to take a cue point from the third track. Then, when I mix in the third track, I can then go back to the original loop that I've recorded on the hot cues, and I can go from the loop to the third track, loop to the third track, while the second track's playing, and also while we're in the mix. Now it'll be as clear as mud very shortly. First of all, let's play the track. This is track number 1. Right, what we need to do is go to record mode. This guy here, 4 beat, I'm going to hit that, we'll get a loop. 3, 4.
If there's a call for this, if there's a call for this,
I've got a loop. What I can do now is I can set that on here on the hot cue.
if there's a call for this, if there's a call for
3,
this,
4.
if there's a call for this,
Now I've set that in a loop
if there's a call for this,
on hot cue A.
there's a call for this,
To get out of that, all I've got to do is press reloop exit.
I don't need
Now if you imagine, we're in the mix, so you can do this during the mix. Okay, now let's say for example now, this track is happily playing away. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to zip through this track to the latter part, the end of this track, so I can mix in the next song. Just let you listen to a little bit more of this track. The 3 tracks are from this LP, Head Candy, Disco Heaven. Okay, let's fast forward it a bit more. Okay, we're into the second track now. Now, what I'm about to do, you would normally do on the headphones. So, let's just move the camera back over here. Now imagine, second track's playing. Okay, now, we can now do this on the headphones, so that's playing quite happily. Now let's imagine all of a sudden now, volume up, but we're doing this on the headphones. I'm now going to go to track 7 here. Let's press play. Now we're going to go back to the hot cue and set a cue point. 2, 3, 4. Now let's say for example as well, I wanted to set a cue point before that one. Now logically, because the other track over there is playing and I'm doing this on the headphones, I can set cue points anywhere. So I'm going to go back and start it off at the beginning again. 4, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now what I've done now, I've got 2 cue points on this guy, and I've got a loop from the first track. Let's have a listen to the loop.
If there's a confidence, if there's a confidence.
Alright, now hopefully you'll get the general idea. So let's cue that one up right back to the beginning. Right, now let's go over to this guy here, turn this one up. Remember, all the time this one's been playing. What we'll do, we'll turn that down a little bit so you can hear what I'm saying. I'm now going to just zip that one forward. Okay, so what we can do now, we can get in the mix. Now bearing in mind I haven't got any headphones on, so give it a bit of time and this, well, you should be a lot better. Here we go. So there you go. Basically what I've done is I've taken a bit of a loop from the first track. Also, I've taken cue points from the third track, and then I've incorporated the loop from the first track, the cue points from the third track, and mixed it in with the second track over there. And again, you know, little bits like this can be done on the fly during the mix. Practice and enjoy. Hell of a bass line.